Guys, and welcome to our last day of our read aloud. So we're going to read two more pages from our Lifetimes book today. So the first one we're going to read is about cacti. Cacti is the plural for cactus. So today we're going to read about cacti. So you can already pause the video and go answer question number one, which is, what do you already think you know about cacti? You can pause the video already right now and already type something you think you already know about cacti. Welcome back. So I'm only going to read the page about cacti once. So you really have to listen well because you're going to have to answer a few questions after listening just the one time. So you're going to be listening for what interesting things are you learning about cacti? And then what do you think is the most important things to remember from the page about cacti? So listen really, really well. So after I'm done with the cacti page, you can go ahead and pause this and go back and answer the rest of the questions about the cacti. A lifetime for a saguaro cactus is about 100 years. If water were money, the saguaro would be rich. The saguaro grows in the desert where it doesn't rain for 8 or 9 months at a time. The temperature can get as hot as 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Most plants can't live in such a hot, dry place. But when it does rain, the saguaro saves as much as it can. It stores up to 250 gallons of water in its thick stem to keep it alive until the next rain. Where most plants can't grow at all, the saguaro thrives and grows up to 60 feet tall. The saguaro shares its wealth. Many desert animals depend on the saguaro for food and moisture. Native Americans who live in the desert use its juicy red fruit to make jam or syrup. All right, so go ahead and pause the video and go ahead and go answer the next few questions about cacti. You're going to want to go ahead and stop and come play the video again when you get to the questions about hermit crabs. All right, so you should just have came back to the video, and we're not going to be here very long because you're going to pause again. And the next lifetime we're going to read about is a hermit crab. So go ahead and pause the video and go answer question number one about what do you already know about a hermit crab, or what do you think you already know about a hermit crab? All right, welcome back again. You should have just typed up a few things that you think you already know about a hermit crab. So listen and pay attention really well as I read the page about hermit crabs. Listen for interesting things that you've learned about them. Also listen for what you think are the most important parts and why. A lifetime for a hermit crab is about 5 years. Hermit crabs are very good at taking action to make their lives better. Nature doesn't give them a shell for protection, so they find shells that are empty and recycle them. They use these shells like motorhomes until the crabs get too big for them. Then they move into larger shells. Another neat trick of the hermit crab is to put a sea anemone on top of its shell. The poisonous arms of the anemone keep the octopus or squid from eating the crab for dinner. Since sea anemones can't move around very well by themselves, piggybacking on the crab is a special treat that allows them to find food as the crab moves along. All right, so go ahead and pause the video now, and you can go ahead and, oh, actually, the video is done, so you don't have to pause it, okay? So go ahead and head back to the Google Slides and answer the questions now about the hermit crab passage we just listened to.